Morning, everybody. It's day 114. It's like 8:50. What's going on, Dave? It's 8:50. It's freezing this morning and last night. Got down low 40s. It's supposed to even get colder the next couple of days, but I think today is only supposed to be 65 today. So I got to get out of these shanties. I was thinking about it last night. I'll probably still make a decision later on, but there's two shelters. There's one at 13 miles and there's one at 17. Makes sense to do the 17, but the water situation sucked. It was like everybody complained that it was downhill and it was like, half a mile or something like that. So I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather go to a shelter where the water is easier to get. Sure, it's only a few more miles shorter, but I can make up those miles in the Shenandoah as if there's a good shelter, like tomorrow or the next day or something like that. So this makes sense. Day 114, I think I already said that. So I'm looking to just do 13 miles today, possibly. Actually, I'm going to stop at the Wayside, which is in 5.7 miles. What's the Wayside? A Wayside is like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's similar, I guess, to like a service station on one of those paid toll roads where they have a service station in there. You don't get off the toll road, you just get off at the service station, and there's food, and there's anybody back east knows what I'm talking about, but all the people in California and stuff don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so there's food there, and the grill opens at 11, so I'm thinking I'm going to go there. Kind of a late start, I'm like, all right, I can get there right around 11 and get me a burger and fries. Give me a burger or something else. Let's see what else. This is supposed to have like a light resupply and whatever else. So that's the plan. There's a couple of waysides through the Shenandoahs too, so I might stop on every one of them. I need those extra calories, Doing a lot of investigating or research on. Let me turn it to the trail view so you can see what's going on. It's just doing a lot of research on long-term effects of long-term hiking like this. It's completely different than like what you would do for a marathon. Glycogen levels only get replenished really over 48 hours completely. So, the 24 hours, I don't even really give it 24 hours. It's 12 hours, so I mean, it is what it is, but you really need a mix of all, fat, protein, and carbs. But really, it's really about the protein mostly. Somebody, said, why don't I do nuts, and why don't I do this, and why don't I do that? Until you utterly through hike, you don't really understand. And it's also different for women. Women are different. They're built differently. The estrogen makes a big difference. You don't have as much muscle. Your body goes to fat storage. It's just, all the women I've talked to, not all of them, some of them, they still lose weight, some of them, but a lot of them don't lose any weight at all. Or it takes a lot more, it takes a lot longer hike for them to lose weight. Men, on the other hand, the testosterone, man, yeah, it'll, 22 pounds. So, anyways, so yes, I do have nuts, which nuts are not high in protein. There's a little bit of protein in them. High in fat, protein powder. I made a shake this morning, hadn't had it yet, so that's in my arsenal. Peanut butter, in my arsenal as well, so I'm going to try to do the best I can do. If it gets too bad, if this continues to happen, you're going to have to quit. You know, so that's the reason why it's a big deal. Okay, jibber jabber long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and make some time. I'm freezing. Freezing and cold and windy. It's a Z tree. Yeah. Coming up to the Elk, Hello, Wallow, whatever, Wayside store, so go in here, see if I can get a burger, some fries, and whatever else I want. Alright, I'll hang her up. Well, I got a burger. The burger's great too. Got some fries and I got a drink. Got a couple other things too, some string cheese because I threw the other ones away. I didn't resupply them. Got a couple more honey buns. And that's it for now. So maybe I'll go back in there and do it once over again. Back on trail after, I don't know, hour and a half break at the Wayside. Burger and fries, and actually had 2 strawberry banana naked drinks. They're I'd say the Bullhouse Farms are actually better, but I'll take what I can get. So I had two of those. You know, it's like 500 calories, but who's counting? It's a lot of energy and fruit juice. So I'm trying something different today as well. Just, you know, hiking slow uphill. Try to keep the huffing and puffing down, which I'm hoping I don't tap into the glycogen levels. So not sure how well that's working out. It's only like 6 miles to the shelter, and it's like 1:30. I just don't want to go to the other shelter. I don't want to do that 0.5 downhill to get to the water. It's only 4 more miles anyway, so I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be a 15-mile day, so I'll be right back on schedule there. But I do need to make those 4 miles up at some point. And just looking forward to getting out of the S&P because it's freezing up here. I don't know if this is a cold front that's going through or this is normal. Somebody did mention that it's colder up here, but I don't know if they're just talking about just because they're higher up or what. But it's not bad right now. I got my rain jacket off. I am wearing 2 layers right now though. Got my long sleeve on as well. So trail through the Shanny so far has been just like this most of the time. Yeah, I mean, it's uphill. I mean, there's uphill and there's downhill and all that, of course, but it's been wide and it's been rock free, and so not sure if that's going to continue. I do think that there's some bigger mountains coming up in the next couple of days that but we'll see. I think the next Wayside is 2 days away, so that'll work out. Tomorrow I won't go to a Wayside, and then tomorrow, the next day, I should be able to hit another Wayside. Hopefully, if I can time it right, it'll be another 11 o'clock, somewhere around there. That way I can get something from the grill, get another burger. Yeah, I'll get 2 burgers this time. All right, well, I'm gonna hang her up, and we'll see you down the trail. All right. Good afternoon or evening or whatever, which one it is. It's 4 o'clock. At about 0.7 left to the shelter. So just a little light day. I'm looking to do 15 again tomorrow, but still just trying to figure out what's going on with my legs and muscles and body and all that. It's hard to figure out. You know, I mean, I had that burger today, the fries, I had the juice. Didn't seem to do anything at all. Nothing. Didn't make anything feel good. Didn't make anything easier. Nothing. I just don't understand it. My calves and Achilles and all that are just a little sore right now, and I can sometimes get that to go away by eating peanut butter, which is or eating beef jerky, or both at the same time, or I just, you think that extra 500, or actually probably at least 1,000 minimum calories for that burger, fries, and those 2 drinks were over 500 calories. It just didn't do anything. I don't know. Figure it out. It drives me nuts sometimes. All the hard work's done today. Like all the ups done. Tomorrow going at 15 is 3,600, almost 3,700 up. So it'll be a pretty rough day. It's about 1,000 more than it was today. I tried to go slow today too, to not really invoke the glycogen, huff and puff type of fuel or burning or whatever the heck it is. I was just trying to go slow uphill to not get huffing and puffing, but maybe that's the problem. I don't know. Trying to restore that glycogen, which takes, isn't it like 2,000 calories stored in there? It takes like a couple of days to replenish that, and that's if you don't do any freaking activity. So anyways, I know that people love to just comment and think they know what's going on and how to fix it, and it's just it's complicated because the body's complicated and nobody's the same, and it's just, unless you thru hike, unless you're older, just because you thru hiked and you're like 24, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, it doesn't mean you can compare it to me at all. So, but I do appreciate the comments, because there has been some great suggestions. The great thing about doing this every day and feeling the same every day and whatnot is you can make adjustments and then see what works and what doesn't work. I mean, over the last 114 days, I've made a lot of different changes, and some corrected some issues, This issue is just one that's, I can't say I've always had this issue, but definitely as I lose more fat and more muscle, lose more weight, it definitely is becoming more of an issue. Not to mention, it's like, I guess I'm not really a big fan of multivitamins, because I feel like that it's not really true vitamins. Like a true multivitamin is multiple vitamins. It's not just one. So people that drink orange juice think they're getting vitamin C. It's like, that you're only getting one part of the vitamin C. It's not true vitamin C. And they pasteurize it, they kill it, and then they add ascorbic acid to it for the vitamin C. That's not true vitamin C. Anyways, let's see here. Probably gonna be a cold night. That's fine. Maybe I'll start out with my my puffy on. I don't know. I haven't seen any wildlife in S&P yet. I saw a little teeny snake. I couldn't tell what type it was. It was so small. It was definitely not black, so it's probably not a rat snake. It was either a rattler, timber rattler, or it could have been a gardener snake, or I don't know. Just definitely, it was too small. So, what else was I going to talk about? I can't remember. Looks like the stock market's in a rumble. Jeez, 360s are being tested. At this point, bonds look attractive, but I'm standing pat. I'm not going to be selling anything just to buy bonds, because as soon as they cause a recession and something to break, it's just a matter of time before something breaks at this point. Housing market's already rolling over. That they're gonna have to lower rates. So, they're trying to get the unemployment rate to go up. Is what they're trying to do. Cause a recession. And at that point, you should already be back in equities. So, yeah. Anyways, probably enough jibber jabbering. I enjoy the jibber jabbering. All right. Talk to you soon. Hang her up. Deer coming into our camp. Deer. Hey, deer. Jerky. There's somebody back there. What's his name's back there? That's the first deer I've seen in the Shenandoah. Hey everybody, just doing a closeout. Did 13 something today. Already had my dinner, and my tent obviously. Wearing my puffy already. Actually sleeping in the clothes I wore today. Just so they're warm in the morning. I'm just sleeping in them. Should only get down to 39 tonight, maybe somewhere around there. I don't think my filter will freeze tonight. Put the food in the bear box. Camping Crumbs came into camp tonight. Haven't seen them since just before. It's probably somewhere in New York. So that's what I've been doing all night. We're just catching up and talking who they seen, who we seen, and who I saw, and where everybody's at and all that. So it's kind of fun seeing them come in. Haven't seen them in a long time, so I was very surprised, and that's the great thing about the trail. I thought they were ahead the whole time, and they knew I was ahead, so I thought they were ahead. Then in Alpine, I've been trying to catch up to Alpine, and come to find out, they told me Alpine is just probably 5 miles back, maybe. So, interesting how the trail works. Anyways, I'm going to get this video ready for upload, so we'll see you tomorrow. All right, good night.